So Moshe Rabbeinu says to Korach, he says, you and your whole congregation who are coming with a complaint against Hashem, who have you presented yourself against Hashem, but what is your claim against Aaron? Right? Aaron, what do you want from him that you're coming with a claim against him? You know, it's all Hashem. So what are you taking issue with me, whether it's the word of Hashem, not the word of Hashem? It has nothing to do with Aaron. So what's the Ramban pointed out when it says Vayipol Aponov, Vayipol singular, not in the plural. Why? Because Aaron, this has nothing with Aaron. They're questioning his credibility. Aaron says, as the Ramban says, maybe Korach is even greater than I am. So why am I here? Because Hashem said I should be here. That's the only reason. This has nothing to do with me. So who's Korach's claim against? It's against Moshe. Moshe claims this is what Hashem says. Korach says no. If Hashem said it, I'd be the Kohen Gadol. I wouldn't be just left out. So what is he saying? What does he even have to say? Aaron Bahuki Salinu Olav. They're not coming to complain against Aaron. Right? The basis for the complaint is Moshe Rabbeinu. It's not Aaron. Aaron never claimed, or they never claimed Aaron's a partner in this. Right? Just as they didn't claim that is there a claim against Litzov ben Uziel, that he received the third appointmentship. He received it because Moshe told him that's what Hashem said. So why is Aaron Kohen Gadol? Because Hashem said he should be the one. So what does he even have to bring up this point? Aaron Mahu Kisalino. What do you want from Aaron that you're coming and complaining about him? Right? I mean, just a simple understanding. Talino. No, the ksiv. The ksiv, yeah. But the Kri, the way it's read, it's Talino. Yeah, but again, you're coming to respond to my question. Okay. It's interesting the way the Siforno explains this. Again, not to answer what I'm asking. He wants to make it clear to them. You want to argue with me is one thing. But he says, even it has nothing to do with me. You have to understand your claims against God. Why did God, even though you say it's me, but it's not me. So he says over here, Du'u shani mashlech al Hashem Yehovi. My burden, I'm casting on Hashem. Sheyitvahu elvono. He should come and he should demand his disgrace, which is your behavior. I'm not going to come and confront you with this. I'm not confronting. I'm not going to come and go head to head with you people. I'm not going to come upon you. This is Hashem's fight. This is not my fight. So if you want to go directly head to head with Hashem, kaviyochel, that's your, but you have to understand what the consequences are going to be. That's what Moshe is saying. But again, it's not answering what I'm asking. Aaron Mahu Kisalino Olav. What? No. He already spoke to Korach. Korach is Hizikiki. He's getting nowhere. Now he's calling Dosan Avim because they're the partners in this mutiny. I mean, you could say a dochik to answer what I'm asking. You know, sometimes when people become embroiled in machlokas, and I'll give you an example. The Chofetz Chaim writes that it wasn't uncommon a person would go pick material. He'd go to a textile store, and he'd pick his goods. And he was there early, so he had the first pick. And he didn't have cash to give the proprietor of the store. So he says, hold it for me, I'll be back. I'll be back with the money later today. Meantime, somebody else, another customer comes into the store with cash, and he sees the pile of the first quality picked goods. He says, by the way, who is that? He says, you could take it. The person comes back and says, what happened to my goods? He says, well, so-and-so came and took them. And I had no choice. He forced me to give it. He forced me to give it. So he says, this is, and he mentions the person's name. First of all, it's Motzi Shemra. It's slander. It's rechilus. It's everything, because now he's going to hate that person. I mean, here I went, I picked the goods, and now the man comes and takes away my livelihood. Okay, so it's forbidden 1,000 cents. Let's say truly that person did pressure him. Not that he made it up. He truly pressured him. He saw the goods, and he twisted his arm to give the goods, even though he did the wrong thing. But what do you gain by telling the person? You gain nothing. That he's the one who forced me. So again, that's rechilus. What about he didn't at all? The man, he accepts blame on himself. He says, factually, the man himself never knew anybody took the goods. I was worried you weren't coming back, and I knew that this, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. He had the cash. I didn't know whether you would come back. I gave him the goods. Okay? And which man? He did make a kinyan. Did make a kinyan. He took the goods. No, it doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference. It's talking rechilus. It's doing. I understand that, but still, he's saying something which is going to cause somebody else to hate someone. That's rechilus. Not saying he's a thief. We're not saying he's a thief. He definitely did the wrong thing. We was talking about that the man. We're speaking about the man doesn't even know. The man doesn't even know. The second person came in, doesn't even know the goods were picked. The proprietor says, take it. And even if he accepts blame on himself, he says, I did the wrong thing. I never told him. You're still not permitted to mention. Why? Listen to the concept. Because the sensitivity of people are that when it comes to a person's livelihood, factually, he caused me to take a loss. The man's not at fault. The man doesn't even know you picked the goods. He gave it to you. So he says, let me know, because now I'll go buy it from him. He'll sell to me with a small profit. The seller is not permitted to tell this person who he sold the goods to. Because since factually he took the goods, even though he openly says it's not his fault, he doesn't know, but factually he's the cause of my loss. And people, because of their sensitivities, he'll feel negative towards that person. You caused me. It's like a person is doing a deal, somebody comes up, doesn't even know you're involved, and he takes the deal. You're upset. After I invest all this time, he goes and grabs the deal. He doesn't even know you're involved in the deal. But nevertheless, you have a negative feeling towards that person. Aaron over here is a victim. Aaron has nothing to do with the picture. But factually, Aaron took the position of Kohen Gadol, who Korach believed should have been his. Aaron has nothing. Moshe wants to make it clear. Firstly, it has nothing to do with me. Your claims against God. And in addition, if you have any negative feeling towards Aaron, it's baseless. Aaron is innocent. Aaron just followed orders because Hashem said that he should be the Kohen Gadol. That's why he took the job. That's why he entered into that position. But you see to what degree, how carefully, what's rechilus and what's not rechilus.